A clean dual monitor setup can completely change how your desk feels. More space, better ergonomics, less clutter, and ideally no shaky screens every time you type. That's exactly the kind of promise made by the Kaloc DS1602 dual monitor arm. So we installed it, adjusted it, lived with it for a full week, and tested how it handles daily productivity, heavier monitors, cable management, and constant repositioning. The big question is simple: does it actually improve your setup, or is it just another desk accessory with good marketing photos? Let's find out. If you've only used the stock stands that come with monitors, a dual monitor arm can feel like a major upgrade. Instead of being locked into one height and angle, your screens float above the desk and can be moved exactly where you want them. That means better posture, more usable desk space, and easier positioning for work, gaming, editing, or multitasking. The Kaloc DS1602 is built specifically for users running two monitors who want independent movement for each screen. It uses gas spring arms, so raising, lowering, tilting, or rotating the displays should feel smooth rather than stiff. And after using it, that flexibility quickly becomes the biggest reason people never go back to regular stands. The first thing we noticed was the overall construction. This doesn't feel like one of those flimsy budget arms made from thin metal that starts wobbling after a month. The frame uses aluminum alloy, giving it a stronger and more premium feel while keeping the weight manageable. It feels sturdy without becoming bulky, which is important because some heavy-duty monitor arms can look oversized on smaller desks. The silver finish gives it a modern, professional look. It works well in minimalist setups, but it also doesn't clash with RGB-heavy gaming desks. Overall, it feels like something built to last rather than something designed only to hit a low price point. Setup was straightforward, but like most monitor arms, expect to spend a little time getting everything dialed in. The box includes the tools needed for assembly, and the process follows the usual steps. Attach the desk clamp base, install VESA plates onto the monitors, hook monitors onto each arm, and adjust gas spring tension based on monitor weight. The desk clamp feels secure once tightened, with no movement during testing. It also supports a decent range of desk thicknesses, which helps if you're using anything from a thin particle board desk to a thicker wood surface. Once mounted correctly, the whole setup feels planted and stable. One thing to note: if you've never used gas spring arms before, the tension adjustment may take some trial and error. Too loose and the monitor drops. Too tight and it rises on its own. That's normal, but first-time users should expect a few minutes of tweaking. The DS1602 is designed for monitors in the common size range, roughly 22 to 32 inches, with support for heavier screens than many cheaper dual-arm alternatives. We tested it with two 27-inch displays, and it handled them confidently. Once tension was adjusted properly, both screens stayed exactly where placed with no sagging or drifting. That's especially important because many lower-cost dual monitor arms look good at first, then slowly sink over time. This one stayed consistent throughout testing. It should also work with many curved monitors as long as they stay within size and weight limits. This is where a good monitor arm separates itself from a mediocre one. The Kaloc offers height adjustment, tilt control, swivel movement, full rotation into portrait mode, and independent movement for each arm. In real use, movement felt smooth and controlled, not loose, not stiff, and not jerky. You can reposition monitors quickly without feeling like you're forcing the mechanism. That means one screen can sit centered while the other turns vertical for coding, chat, documents, or social feeds. Or both can angle inward for immersive dual-screen work. For content creators, streamers, programmers, and multitaskers, this flexibility adds real daily value. A lot of people buy monitor arms mainly to save desk space, but stability matters just as much. During use, typing vibrations, desk movement, and small bumps didn't create annoying wobble. Once positioned, the monitors stayed steady. That's especially valuable if you use larger screens or mechanical keyboards that can shake weaker mounts. Even while adjusting one arm, the other remained stable, rather than shifting around unnecessarily. That independent stability makes the setup feel more premium. One of the underrated benefits of a monitor arm is how much cleaner your desk can look. And the DS1602 helps here. It includes built-in cable routing channels that allow power and display cables to run through the arms instead of hanging everywhere. This creates a neater look and also prevents cables from snagging when moving the monitors. It's a simple feature, but once you use proper cable management, it's hard to go back to loose wires dangling behind the desk. After a week of use, the biggest improvement wasn't aesthetics, it was comfort. Being able to quickly raise screens, center them properly, angle them inward, or reclaim desk space makes a noticeable difference during long sessions. For example, coding. Rotate one monitor vertically. Gaming. Center primary display, and push second aside. That kind of flexibility sounds small until you live with it daily. Then it becomes hard to return to fixed stands. The DS1602 performs well, but it's not perfect. If your desk sits flush against a wall, rear arm movement may be limited. Like many articulated arms, it needs some space behind the desk to fully extend or retract. Getting both monitors level and perfectly aligned can take patience, especially with dual screen setups. Expect some fine-tuning. If your monitors have recessed mounting holes or unusual rear panel designs, you may need spacers depending on the model. If you only use two lightweight 22-inch displays and rarely move them, this may be more arm than you actually need. If priced competitively, this monitor arm offers strong value because it upgrades both function and appearance at the same time. You're not just buying metal arms, you're buying better ergonomics, more desk space, cleaner cable management, flexible screen positioning, improved workflow comfort. That makes more impact than many flashy desk accessories that do far less. The Kaloc DS1602 dual monitor arm does what a good monitor arm should do. Hold two displays securely, move smoothly, stay stable, and make your desk more functional. It feels well built, handles heavier monitors confidently, and gives enough adjustability to genuinely improve everyday use. Yes, setup takes a little patience, and you'll want proper desk clearance. But once installed, the benefits are immediate. If you're upgrading from stock monitor stands, the difference will feel obvious on day one. And if you're trying to build a cleaner, more ergonomic dual monitor workspace, this is a very solid option. That's our full take on the Kaloc DS1602. Would a dual monitor arm improve your setup, or are you still sticking with stock stands? Let us know in the comments. And if this review helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.